My name is Bethlehem Tlahun. I am an entrepreneur. I am based here in Addis. Actually, I started this company almost 6 years ago, just as an idea to give an opportunity for the people who doesn't have any opportunity to work. And my company basically doing finished goods like a shoe. When we start with 5 people. None of us, we didn't have any background of shoemaking, but before I was working for different companies and I had an opportunity to see how laser and laser products was processing. Entrepreneur is in my blood, I believe. When I started Soul Rebels, I didn't know that it's gonna be big like this. I grew up in a small family and my family was like supporting me to do things by myself. So it grew on me, and when I think about that, it makes me really working hard again to penetrate more markets and to create more new things. Currently, I am selling for Amazon UK and US, which is my big customer. It's new here in Ethiopia, nobody's selling online, but I think it's gonna be a turning point for my company. We do have 75 full-time workers here. If we come up with some kind of idea, everybody give their own thinking. Well, we push really hard for our employee to go to school, especially the women. If they are educated, they really understand what the global market needs. We support a group of people in the community who is able to do things. For example, these women are leprosy survivors. So I grew up around here. I get inspired by them because they do have this way of making things by hand. It's a culture and they do have work every day. We want to be Nike of Africa. The big challenge that I had is getting the markets. When I say we're brand now, there is a lot of requirements to achieve those goals. But the question is, how are you gonna solve the problems that you have? How are you gonna keep up with what you're doing? I think Soul Rebels should win the African Entrepreneur Awards because Soul Rebels has built a global brand from scratch. We keep our culture here. Truly, it's a grassroots entrepreneur stands for herself or for her people. It's like community-based job that we give. More than 300 people are benefited from the company. We insisting it's gonna be a good thing for African entrepreneurs to go ahead and do what they wanna do. It's just giving them energy.